right, let's call this meeting to order for the last time.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can I get a roll call, please?
Village President Hawkins,
Present.
Ms. Bruni,
Here.
Mr. Detloff. Here. Mr. Morgan.
Present.
Mr. Bassini.
Present.
Ms. Whirl.
Here.
And Ms. Weedle.
Present. Do we have anyone signed up for public comments for the evening?
Do that.
No, okay. It's not on here, but do we have a motion to approve bills for payment and payroll?
Yes, I move to approve bills for payment dated May 1st, 2025 from the corporate general fund in the amount of $16,278.52. Also dated May 1st from the Fest Fund, $576.88. Also dated May 1st from the TIF account, $59,803.79. I also move to approve payroll ending April 26th in the amount of $20,690.49.
Thank you, sir.
I'll second.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anybody have any questions about this tonight?
I do.
Okay,
We talked last week, we were donating 1,000 to Grant Park Foundation, and there's a link to be on here.
yeah, that's coming next time. The 250 was from the fest.
Yeah, the two, yeah, so that was the first part. And then the next.
It just got delayed a little bit, so
Okay.
it's in the works, but it's not being approved tonight. Anybody else have any questions? Okay, I think we're good.
Okay, motion to approve bills for payment as follows. Dated May 1st, we have general fund in the amount of $16,278.52. Out of the Fest Fund, we have $576.88. And out of the TIF account, we have $59,803.79. Out of payroll ending April 26th in the amount of $20,690.49. Motion is made by Mr. Morgan,
Yes.
seconded by Ms. Bruni.
Yes.
Mr. Detloff.
Yes.
Mr. Bassini.
Yes.
Ms. Whirl.
Yes.
And Ms. Weedle.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Do we have a motion to approve minutes dated 4/21/2025? As.
I'll make that motion. I move to approve the minutes dated April 21st, 2025 as presented. I think there was a typo, but it's real minor. We won't even talk about it.
I'll second.
Thank you, ma'am.
Motion to approve previous meeting minutes from April 21st. Motion is made by Mr. Morgan,
Yes.
seconded by Ms. Bruni.
Yes.
Mr. Detloff.
Yes.
Mr. Bassini.
Yes.
Ms. Whirl.
Yes.
Ms. Weedle.
Yes.
Department reports, Clerk Scott Dillman has a resolution.
Yes, like to propose a resolution which is proclaiming the results of the consolidated election held within the village of Grant Park, Kankakee County, Illinois, on the first day of April, which declare here, find the official group, Mr. Detloff for village president, myself for village clerk, Gary Morgan for trustee, Steve Brower for trustee, and Dennis March for trustee. And there was an open for a 2-year campaign, which there was no one running and obviously no one elected for that one.
Thank you, sir.
Someone could make that.
Can we get a motion for that? You want a motion? Anybody?
I'll motion for whatever Scott said, the resolution proclaiming the results of the consolidated.
Yes, it's resolution number R-5-25-1.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Mr. Detloff seconded. Okay, motion to approve resolution R-5-25-1, proclaiming the results of the consolidated election held on April 1st of this year. Motion is made by Ms. Bruni,
Yes.
seconded by Mr. Detloff.
Yes.
Mr. Morgan.
Yes.
Mr. Pacini.
Yes.
Ms. Whirl.
Yes.
And Ms. Weedle.
Yes. Thank you,
And
sir.
that's all I have.
Thank you, sir. Attorneys, we have Mike Sanchi in the house. He's gonna be speaking on the resolution listed under buildings and ground. Right or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait until we
Yeah,
get to it?
I can wait till we get there or
Oh.
run it now, whatever you prefer.
You can go ahead right now.
The resolution, and I've given a copy to the clerk, whether it's resolved at this meeting or at the next meeting. The resolution authorizes our office with the mayor to engage the appraisal services of Joe Edward Batis. Edward J. Batis Associates, it's his father's name. I've got it backwards as well. To appraise the Pepin House, which the village currently owns, the 3 pins that are up there, for the purposes of starting the process of selling it in the hopes of getting it back on the tax rolls, back in good condition and off the village's insurance. So there is not a specific figure in there. He couldn't give me a hard number, but he did give me an estimate. I've got an email. He's estimating it to be about $2,000 for the report, which is pretty normal for this kind of appraisal.
Mhm.
If there are any questions, I'm happy to answer.
I have one. At this time, can we take a straw vote so we can move forward on this?
Sure.
And formally vote on it at the next board meeting?
Yeah, I think if we can do a motion to table this resolution to the next board meeting, would you vote on it again later tonight or the meeting?
No, the next meeting, since we
Yes.
don't have it on the agenda now to vote on it.
I would recommend a motion when we get down to that resolution to table it to that specific date for the board consideration, and then it can be voted on at that time.
Okay, thank you. I just pointed out to me that it is on this agenda.
Even so, a motion to table is appropriate.
Okay,
And as far as I'm aware, there's not a rush. We just wanted to make sure we're getting in front of the board to keep things moving.
okay, thank you.
Moving on. Engineers report, I have nothing from Neil. Yeah, excuse me, ordinances and insurance, Miss Susie Weedle. No report. Thank you, ma'am. Streets and Alley Committee, for the last time, Mr. Frank Pacini. No. All right. Finance Committee Chairman, Mr. Gary Morgan.
Yes, and I do have something just to quickly report. About 3-4 years ago, we got a grant from the US Treasury to, basically because it was to give COVID relief. One of the things that we could use it for was to improve stormwater. And that was real easy. It was bing, bing, bings, check a few boxes, and we were able to get the money, approximately $180,000. We had to have encumbered it by December 31st, 2024, and we did. In fact, we actually spent it before that date, but it had to be reported by April 30th, 2025. And I'd like to report that that report was done approximately April 20th and was accepted by the Treasury Department, subject to an audit. But since I think they've had some personnel issues, it might not get audited for a while. So anyway, it's up there. All the documents are in place, and we can say the SLFRF program has been completed. It's all of the books. There is like $105 left in that account at the bank. And that also was where we had Rebuild Illinois funds. We're probably going to keep the 105 in that account and keep that account open for just a little bit longer. But otherwise, we're done with SLFRF. That's all.
Thank you, sir. Buildings and Grounds Committee, Ms. Robin Murray, do you have anything besides what's written down here?
I just have an update about the cat situation that I was looking into.
Oh, stray cats?
Yes,
Thank you.
I have an email from Rachel. She's the one that's partnering with Kankakee, and she says that unfortunately, what they're doing has to do with trailer parks in Kankakee, but what she's doing is going back to people that she got the grant from and explaining our situation and the less amount of rooftops that we have here.
Mhm.
So we might be able to be qualifying into that grant with them.
Oh, that's nice. So you'll keep, us up, the board updated on that?
I can keep the board updated unless somebody wants to pick this up and go from here.
I didn't catch who you were talking with.
Rachel Keller. And she's from Paws for a Cause Vet Center, which was formerly Spay and Neuter, Illinois. And I did send a copy of this to every one of you too, so you have the email should you need it.
Maybe we can pass this information on to the next building and grounds trustee and you can explain where you're at with this. And
I can manage this until somebody's ready to take this on. However, you guys want to work that.
thank you.
Appreciate it, Ms. Berman. Do you want a motion to table this resolution on your end?
How did you want?
Can you make a motion to table the resolution until May? What's the next meeting? 17th? What? 19th.
I motion to table the resolution approving a proposal for residential land appraisal services by Edward J. Battis and Associates. Do I need to?
For the Pepin property. We have a second? Second that. Thank you, ma'am. Tabled until May 19th. Did I do something wrong? Oh. Do we have to call that vote or?
Yes, I should do that. I'm Adrian here.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, motion to table the resolution, which would have been R-5-25-2, approving the proposal, the land appraisal. Motion is made by Ms. Bruni,
Yes.
seconded by Ms. Whirl.
Yes.
Mr. Devon? Yes. Mr. Morgan?
Yes.
Mr. Pacini?
Yes.
And Ms. Weaver?
Yes. Thank you, sir. Law Enforcement Committee, Ms. Morgan Worrell.
I don't have anything on the agenda, but I just want to say thanks to Chief and the guys for a good 2 years. Felt very welcome. Thank you. That's all.
Community Outreach, Committee, Mr. Ben Detlaw.
At this time, I would like to thank our outgoing president and our two trustees, Frank Pacini and Mr. Alan Bruni, for your service to the community. It was greatly appreciated.
Thank you, Ben. I just have me. I don't have anything on here. I did 2 weeks ago, meet with, a YouTube channel guy. He does YouTube channels on small towns in Illinois. He's doing all of them. I reached out to him. He did come and do, Grant Park. We took a tour of Grant Park on a couple Tuesdays ago. He drove around, highlighted all of our streets, our parks, interviewed a couple people. So when he's done editing and everything, I'll send that to Ben or someone, so that we can post it on the Facebook page. I think it'll be a good highlight for the town. I don't have anything else except for, and it was a rough 4 years, but it was great. It really was. I did, I almost did, but I just appreciate all the residents who supported me and even the ones who didn't support me. Gave me a challenge every once in a while. I appreciate that. Not everything's easy, can't please everyone.
That's true.
I did try my hardest, but I couldn't. I have full faith that Ben and the new board will be able to carry on what we have started with this board, which I do believe is more of a community outreach board, listening to the residents, doing what's most important for the town and the residents, and not just focusing on what a single board wants. So I have nothing else with that. We can, is there a motion to adjourn this meeting? Can you make a motion? Thank you, ma'am. All in favor? For the very last time for me, meeting adjourned.